Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 17. Can you actually believe that we're bringing these videos? This is our fourth week. I'm having such fun and I'm learning an awful lot as well. So I hope you are too. Watching the videos every day with all the ladies, and it's just amazing, all your feedback and everything. So this week, what I'm talking to you about is total behaviours. So all behaviours are total, because they are made up of 4 components. So Nora was talking to you about this yesterday. So we have doing, thinking, feeling, physiology. Yay, I got it right. So with the 4 components, it's like a car. It's like this car that I got a loan of off Nora this morning, and I'll tell you about this one. I'll tell you a little story about this later on. But so it's like a car. So we have 4 components. We have the doing, the thinking, the feeling, and the physiology. So the 2 front ones is our doing and our thinking. The 2 back ones is our feeling and physiology. So the motor of the car is like our basic needs. So what we are doing is we are trying to satisfy our basic needs with our total behaviours. So if I say, I'll give you a story. This morning, I got up and I was so excited about doing my video for yourselves and talking about total behaviours that I wanted to go down to see Nora and get her little car, because I don't have any cars. So I don't have any toy cars. So when I went out to get into my car, it wouldn't start. So I was thinking, what am I going to do? So I started with my 4 components. So my doing was starting the engine, it wouldn't work. My thinking was, oh no, I'm not going to be able to do my video. My feeling was frustration. And my physiology was, I was feeling very panicky and just tingling, and I didn't know what to do. So I would either stay the way I was, stay in that total behaviour of just going, oh no, getting the frustration, which is Mr. Red, or I could get on my phone, ring Catherine and ask Catherine, could she get her husband Kieran to come down to me, and would he be able to help me? Because I knew the engine wasn't working, which, when I'm talking about engines, is our basic needs. So my basic needs of my car weren't working and I needed to get it fixed. So Catherine sent Kieran down to me and he jump-started the car. So in this, I changed my total behaviour. So if you look at what I was doing, so first of all, in the doing, I was starting the car, it wouldn't work. In the thinking, I was, oh no, what am I going to do? In the feeling, I was feeling very, very, very frustrated. And in the physiology, I was feeling very clammy and sweaty because I just didn't know what to do. So then I changed my thinking and I thought, oh, if I ring somebody, they'd be able to help me. So in changing my thinking and started changing my doing, where I picked up my phone and I rang Kieran and Catherine, then my feeling was a lot happier. And my physiology, I was feeling more calmer, and my physiology was, there was no tingling, there was no sweating. I was okay then. So in that split second of being able to change my total behaviours, I was able to get myself out of frustration, which is the red signal. And sorry, I didn't have one of these in yellow. So I had to get my creative mind thinking. And for my yellow, in my pleasurable, I changed it. So now I'm actually back in my pleasure moment, which is my lemon. So in my doing and thinking and feeling and physiology, changing all my components this morning, because all I can change is the doing and the thinking. So this is the front of the car. So I changed them, and guess what? I was able to go down to Nora and I was able to get this, because because I didn't have a car or a toy car to show you. I just, for me, when I was learning how to do the choice theory and I was learning how to do total behaviours, it was easier for me to have something in front of me so I could understand it. So in this little car, so as I said, the doing, the thinking, the feeling, the physiology. If we change in our total behaviours, the only two components that we have the necessary to change, first of all, is our doing and our thinking. So in changing my thinking this morning, thinking that I wanted to get down to Nora, so how could I do this? I rang someone. So that was my doing. So I picked up my phone, I rang Katrin and asked Katrin, could she help me? So my feeling of my frustration, that changed to pleasurable. It changed to a happy feeling. So, and my physiology, from feeling sweaty, tingly, I changed to feeling calm and everything was back to normal again. So have you had another little think about what way this happens to you on a daily basis? Because the signals, all our signals change. We are constantly in that loop that Nora was talking about, of changing from the red signal, which is the frustration, to the yellow signal, which is the pleasurable. And our minds are constantly creative. For me, like, I wouldn't be very creative in painting or drawing. So I love the fact that I know that I'm creative in other ways. Like, my mind is so creative. So it's nice to be able to know that if anything, it does get frustration, I can go back into the doing and the thinking, the doing and the thinking and the feeling and the physiology. Nearly got it wrong there. But if I go back into them, I can change anything that I'm feeling, anything, by just a quick second of the doing and the thinking. Isn't our minds great? Isn't it great that the way that they just automatically go into the creative side of our total behaviours? So for your task today, I would like if you would look at, because Nora was talking to you about all the frustrations that happen every day, maybe sit down and have a think about in school or at home, what things, or what way do you feel that you get frustrated? How many times? Like, because every single day we get frustrated so much. And in that frustration, in that red signal, how can we change it, or how can you change it? Because we are the only ones that can change our own behaviours. So how can you change your frustration, your red signal, to your pleasurable? How? By just a split second of changing our doing or the thinking, that can change our feelings and physiology. Got it wrong. Oh well. So I hope you really had a lovely chat with me today, and I'll be back at 7 o'clock, and I hope that you have a pleasurable lemon day. And if you do have a red frustration signal day, you change to pleasurable. So see you back at 7 o'clock, and guys, thumbs up. And thanks so much. Bye bye.